Hello,
everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I am Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn, Lou, Seth, guys, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
we are doing well.
The Untouchables Part 2.
That's right. So today we are talking about the Protocol Eliot Ness Maduro. Cigar is a Toro 6-inch by 52. Comes out of the San Latano factory in Nicaragua. The wrapper is Nicaraguan broadleaf. The binder is Nicaraguan Habano from Esteli. And the filler is Nicaraguan Corojo. Blended by Hector Alfonso. Price point is $11.95. The cigar was released in March of 2021. So with all that out of the way, Jiunn, what was your overall experience like with the cigar?
I just realized that I liked this cigar. I thought I liked it a little less than I actually did, but I'm reading through my notes and I was like, wait a minute.
Before I trash this, hang on.
Before I shit all over it. Yeah, I overall thought it was delicious. It was like a medium full viscosity, like mother's milk, medium full. Okay.
Have there been a lot of references to mother's milk tonight from Jiunn?
Yeah,
yes.
Gets stuck on a reference. It takes only a couple weeks to get off.
Definitely 257.
Yeah, that's yeah. So I like that. It's like this chalky cocoa note to it that I really liked. So it paired with that like viscosity really well, I thought.
Thank you for calling out the chalkiness, Jiunn. We're going to come back to that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll freaking chalk up with the milk. Red pepper, it's like a nice spicy cedar to it. It's also very earthy, like noticeably earthy cigar as well. So it especially shows up on the finish. You get some of that gritty, like a refined kind of dirty, like dirt aspect to it. But it's good. It's a good thing. A sort of strong, medium full is kind of where I tagged it for String Twice. But yeah, this is I think this is gonna be that first lawman where I can actually say, you know what, I'll have another.
Would you say that you're its Huckleberry? Would you say?
Is that a movie reference?
This is the first lawman where I'd say I'll have another one. I don't know how to take that one.
Oh, I don't know. You take it either bent over or on your knees, I guess. I don't know.
All right, Seth, what was your experience like?
I didn't take it or bend over. Lots of chocolate notes right out of the gate. Charred wood, toast, tobacco, rich earth. It was pronounced and earthy and rich, and I mean it delivered really Nicaraguan, delivered that broadleaf and Nicaraguan flavors. I thought it was very cool. The cigar looked like, when you looked at the cigar, it had those broadleaf qualities to it, but you could tell it was a little bit like almost like this softer texture, which I was like, man, I wonder if like this is kind of like a broadleaf grown in Nicaragua quality to it. But yeah, it was really rich, average, medium full.
Hi, John. What was your experience like?
Yeah, listen, man. I'm sure I'm going to be way out on the fanboy meter on this one, but I thought this was both an excellent representation of Nicaraguan broadleaf and also one of the first cigars in a long time that was pretty consistent from start to finish, and the last third didn't fade out on me. As the guys have already said, that first third really pronounced chocolate, baking spices, coffee, wood, that dark flavors, molasses. And there was some mild chalkiness to the chocolate, which I'm assuming is a property of the tobacco. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on that as more Nicaraguan Connecticut broadleafs come out. But I mean, it was very dessert-like in the first third, despite being sort of very medium full and in your face. Second third was more of a creamy chocolate, so I'd say kind of more of like a souffle, like a chocolate souffle. So the spices and kind of give up a little bit of that intensity. And then the last third, again, sort of a little bit milder, but still maintain that core profile, which I really enjoyed. So overall, good experience for me. I smoked two of these because after I smoked the first one, I'm like, well, maybe it's just a fluke. But no, it was both of them. Flavor profile was exactly consistent. Draw was perfect, or pardon me, the burn was perfect, and draw was a bit on the tight side. I think because of that square press. First one was quite resistant, and the second one was slightly resistant. So didn't seem to impact the burn at all. Aaron, what was your experience like?
Yeah, cigar definitely has a very dark and heavy profile focused around dark wood and dark earth with some supporting black pepper. Cigar started well, but it kind of waned to each following third. if you're a fan of the dark profiles, you're definitely gonna find something you like here. But for me, it needed something else to break up, the wood and the earth dominance. Between the natural and this version, I'd lean towards the natural. I know that you're all gonna be like, think I'm crazy, but
You're crazy.
It just didn't do it for me. All right, again, the score is going to start at the top with John at 6.87. Jiunn was next at 6.45. I gave it 5.75. Seth gave it 5.60. So, John, how that 6.87 match up for you?
Listen, man, this is one of the better cigars I've smoked this year, and that score represents it.
All right, Jiunn, 6.45.
This is good. This is it's cool to smoke more of these like Nicaraguan Nicaraguan Connecticut
No,
Nicaraguan
Nicaraguan broadleaf.
sorry, that's what I meant. Nicaraguan broadleaf. It's cool to see more of these pop out. And I'm just I hope with like more time and better understanding of that leaf, like it'll just turn to better things. But especially knowing like Connecticut broadleaf right here is such a like in high demand and like lower, is getting nabbed up real quick. So I liked it. I totally smoked this again.
Yeah, my 5.75 matches up well. I mean, overall, it was an average flavor profile, but it had perfect construction. So it's good in the upper fives. All right, Seth, 5.60.
I went into this when I got done. I was like, I don't understand why people release 2 offerings of this. Just choose one. I was like, there's no way that people are going to think the natural is better than the Maduro. Like, they should have just done the Maduro. But there you go. Aaron thinks the natural is better. That's why they do both of them.
No one in the right mind. Oh,
no, but it's one of these things like
Whoops.
Whenever they release like there's like a broadleaf in a Connecticut or like a Habana or something, like just choose one. Like put your time into one. But it's I like this more than the natural version. But yeah, my arguments, I have nothing else to go off of. Aaron destroyed where I was going to go with it. So just be happy that you got a pretty decent score, Hector, and don't come complaining to me or anyone else about me.
Yeah. Any other final thoughts from you guys?
This is AJ's factory. I just realized.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, given that it's AJ's factory, I'm surprised they had construction issues with all 4.
Well, it's San
with the
Latano's.
naturals and-
It's not the main factory, right?
Yeah, but still,
It's not-
secondary
it's
AJ's.
worked
I
out.
just assume it's AJ's magic.
Where's the Cohiba Royale made? Is that in the DR?
Royale.
remember.
Royale
Which
cheese?
one's a
Probably.
Royale again? Is that the Connecticut shade one?
That's the
No.
that's the Nicaraguan broadleaf. I'm wondering.
That was not a good cigar. Oof.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering if
Agree to
AJ's
disagree.
I really.
Okay.
I was trying to remember if that was AJ's factory or not.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
likes
AJ's got all the broadleaf.
Yeah, Bear really likes the Cohiba Royales. In case you're wondering, Jim.
Well, he also takes funny selfies. But I like him. I think he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Sorry.
And just
that freaking commercial that he did, or promo, or whatever you want to call it, with Matt Booth, that 50-second thing. I actually watched that twice because I was offended that it was the actual show. It wasn't the actual show. So I watched it a second time. I'm like, did I miss it? I was like, nope. I just spent another 50 seconds.
Isn't that just the Facebook memories thing?
it's just Facebook.
Is that what? Sorry, I think that's
Yeah,
what
you
it
can.
was.
You,
I keep thinking it was a.
It's
Yeah.
Facebook. Yeah, you're such a mean person. Aaron. Listen,
No,
one of my
Bear's a
mom's,
really nice guy.
Damn,
my
I'm not
mom's-
sharing my friend anniversary with June. I'll tell you that right now.
one of my mom's former coworkers was watching. They were smoking some Cuban cigars, and they're on YouTube. And they ended up watching Bear's show with me. And he's like, "Hey, Seth was on this podcast with this guy who was swearing a lot." And my mom's telling me this. I was like, "There's no way that Bear was the one swearing,
Yeah, right.
No.
and I wasn't." I was like, "Uncle Tony,
Bear's like the
Uncle
nicest
Tony's
freaking
Uncle
dude.
Tony's on crack. I don't know why he's accusing Bear of swearing. I was the one who's fucking cursing."
So the Royale came out of Honduras.
Yeah, okay, there he goes. bud.
Interesting.
I'm interested. I want to know who's growing the Nicaraguan broadleaf.
Did we pop up a picture of this bad boy, by the way?
I don't
It's-
know that
it's
I
a pretty-
did.
It's a pretty cigar, I thought.
Let me
I
see.
like
I also thought so. Like where the where I find the Connecticut broadleafs kind of like like tan leather. Like it's just got that really leathery, rough texture to it. This is like the softer side of broadleaf. Like it's got that velvety broadleaf appearance to it, a little softer.
You know what it does? It has a really dark Mexican San Andreas coloring to it,
Mm.
but it has that texture. It has a little bit of like this. It's almost like a lower priming Connecticut broadleaf.
Mm.
But I'd love to know what this priming is on this. I'll have to ask
Yeah, I
Seth.
look forward to. I look forward to more of those, man.
All right. You're just catching this video on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to us. Also check out the full written review on the website, developingpalates.com. Follow us on the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Dun, 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 dun.